G'day YouTube. Righto, just a little video about courtesy on the road. Now, I'm today towing a trailer, so I generally try to keep my speed around 80 k's an hour. I think I've mentioned this before. Now, yesterday we went into Westport. Jade needed to do some shopping, so we went into Westport and we got stuck behind this wanker Kiwi tour bus. I think it was the Kiwi Express, or I don't know, I can't remember. Big green fucking bus anyway. The dickhead was trailing along at about 40 k's an hour, so all the, so all the tourists and whatnot on board can take photos and whatnot. And they went through the overhang, dribbled through there at about 5 k's an hour. There's about 6 or 7 cars piled up behind him, and he had an opportunity before he got to the overhang to pull off to the side and let all the cars pass before he dribbled through there. Don't care that he dribbled through there. My annoyance was about the fact that he was holding up other traffic. What a wanker. I said as much at the time, didn't I, Ratbag? Anyway, I didn't have the trailer on, so a little bit further up the road there's a series of S-bends, sort of goes right between the river and a mountainside, and sort of, but you can see all the way down it. So, and we come around the corner and you could see all the way down. There was no cars coming, so I knew that I had about 2 k's worth of clear road. So I booted it up the side of everybody, and it took me about 3 of the wee bumps to get round, and the last little piece was pretty close to the bus. But the wanker was still travelling along at about 40 k's an hour with all these fucking traffic behind him. Got past them, never saw them again. Got back up to speed. I try to maintain somewhere around the 100k zone unless it's marked corners, and then I might slow down a bit. But even some of those marked corners I can get around at a higher speed than they say. Not recommended. I do it because I know the performance of my vehicle when I don't have a trailer on board. Now, I've got a trailer on board today, so like I say, I keep my speed. My top speed will be 80 k's an hour. I set the cruise control to 80 k's. So I'm trundling along. I can navigate pretty much most corners except for like the 45s and 35s, some of the 55s I have to slow down for, but the 65s and upwards I can pretty much maintain my speed at 80 k's an hour and safely get around them in my lane, just by taking a slightly different line. Now, I've got a sign on the back of my trailer that says, you know, when they get behind me, because obviously other people are travelling faster than me, they don't have a trailer, sweet ass, no problem at all. I'm not going to slow down because my fuel economy relies on me trying to keep as constant a speed as possible. But what I do is I pull over to the left so that they've got as much room possible and as much vision possible to get past me at the earliest opportunity. Courtesy. I'll straddle the white line on the side of the road, get over as far as I possibly can and give them enough space to get past me. But I'm not going to slow down because I'm using the fucking road too. So I'm not going to slow down, lose all my momentum and then have to expend more petrol to get back up to speed. I'll maintain a constant speed. They can go faster than me, so they got 20k limit, because normally we're in a 100k zone. They got 20 k's that they can play with to pass me, because New Zealand law states that you're not allowed to go over 100k. To exceed the speed limit at any point in time when you're passing people. Now, I ignore that when I'm passing because I boot it, and that's the only time I speed anymore. I boot it past the person that I'm passing, because I want to get the manoeuvre over and done with in as short a possible time and as safely as possible. Now, I have done some dodgy passes in the past. In fact, I did one yesterday. What happened was I took a pass, and I was already committed. I was going past a truck, a ute and trailer. I was committed. I was about 2/3 of the way up past the trailer, and this bloody camper van came around the corner up from the straight we were on. So was too late for me to back out. You know, it was a more dangerous manoeuvre to slam on the anchors and try and drop behind than it was to boot it and move it through, because, you know, luckily the Ute's got a wee bit of power. So I booted it through and I got back onto my side of the road with room to spare. Not quite as much room as I would have liked, and I even commented on it at the time that was a bit closer than I prefer. You always got to leave enough safe space for someone that's coming towards you. They don't want somebody head-on collision, neither do I. But courtesy, again, if that guy got pulled over to the side of the road, I would be able to get past him a hell of a lot fucking easier, but I didn't. Or he didn't, sorry. Regardless, it was still a slightly dodgy passing manoeuvre. I've done it myself. Everybody's fucking guilty of it, in my experience. I'm sure there's people out there that have never done a dodgy pass, or at least they swear black and blue that they don't. Anyway, courtesy on the roads, paramount. I maintain a steady speed. I'll move over, give you space to pass me, but I'm not going to slow down, because why the hell should I? But this bus yesterday, yeah, what an ignorant fuckwit. Anyway, thanks YouTube, my little bit of a rant over. Thanks for listening. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. Cheers.